My name is, wow, I'm loud. My name is Roy Mitchell, and I am the chaplain and director of church relations at Columbia College. And more importantly, for this weekend, I am a bus driver. Columbia College was founded on February the 8th, 1854, out of the Methodist Church, as an institution with a mission to educate women leaders for service to the church, to the state, and to the nation. And that remains our mission today. We're one of only 3 United Methodist women's schools left, and we think we're the best. And believe it or not, 1854, Dr. Spears wasn't there. Not quite. But what an impact he has had, as you have heard, and who we are today because of him. And I came in July of 2010, and since being there, we've had a U.S. Professor of the Year, the only school in the state of South Carolina that has ever received that award. We had the National Honors Council Student of the Year for the 2nd year in a row, and I found out 3 years out of the last 8 years, the only school in the nation that has had that. We received an award from the Carnegie Foundation for our community engagement, and I think stemming back from when Dr. Spears began reaching out to the community. Part of my job is to travel around the United Methodist churches across South Carolina, bringing the college into the church and the church into the college. And I hit about 20 different United Methodist churches every year. And I always hear from alumni and from pastors about Dr. Spears. Well, Dr. Spears, have you met him? How's he doing? You know, he saved the college. And then there was this awful fire, and he gave us hope. You know, he was not just a person for Columbia, but in the entire state, a civil rights leader speaking out for social justice. He integrated the college without a single incident. He is the nicest man you'd ever want to meet. If you meet him one time, he'll remember your name. He is so sweet and kind. I had one pastor tell me that if I met Dr. Spears once, just one time, is all you have to meet him, and that my life would be made better and be enriched because of that meeting. So it didn't take me long when I started in July of 2010 to know that this was someone I had to get in contact with, and I did want to meet. And I grew up in East Tennessee, across the mountains, and easy stop Junaluska is on my way home or on my way back to Columbia. And so I called him one weekend. I was going to be going back and wanted to see if going or coming would be a better day and better time for me to stop by and visit. And I called him, and when he answered, I said, well, Dr. Spears, this is Roy Mitchell, and that's about all I got out. Because he said, oh, I'm so excited that you called. I know exactly who you are. You're our new chaplain. By golly, they were right. I hadn't even met the man, and he already knew my name. He knew who I was. He made me feel special, as so many people have told me that he would do. Makes you feel like it's the most important thing on his day is to talk to you at that exact moment. And he made me feel that way. And the second thing about that short phone conversation was that I wasn't the Columbia College chaplain. He said, you're our new chaplain. Our new chaplain. I knew from that word that Columbia College was deeply ingrained within his heart, and as you all know, he is deeply ingrained ingrained within all of our hearts. I want to ask, if you are an alumni, if you would stand so we can see who all is there, who all is here. In honor of the 100th year of Dr. Spears, and I know he wants to say a few words, but I'll say that we've become friends. I got to visit him on a couple occasions, and the first time I was so impressed by that phone conversation that I took my whole family, my kids, my wife, even my mother. I picked her up in Tennessee and brought her over so we could all meet and talk with Dr. Spears. And it is an honor for us to be here and for us, our lives, to be enriched by our interactions and encounter with you.
Thank you, Chaplain. How would anybody here like to take my place and make this speech? I want to thank you so much, so very much. I'm overwhelmed with my humility. And let me say, first of all, I'm so glad that everybody here was willing to take the time to come to the only centennial session of the last rites. And then I want to apologize for some of the things that have been said. I'll start with Jack Ewing. He's overwhelmed with his massive duties these days. He's just been here 1 year in this new opportunity, but he's getting next to him. In fact, I find that now and then he gets his notes mixed up. And I have a sneaking feeling that he got his notes mixed up today to start this program. I think he must have been reading notes about his impressions of somebody else. But keep on mixing up those notes, Jack, but you're my friend, Bucky. Now, Columbia College, I've always felt, is not only a fine Christian college, but it's an institution of higher yearning. I know it's an institution of learning too, but it's an institution of higher yearning. And why do I put it that way? The faculty, staff, everybody connected with the college so far as I've been able to understand and witness, has that idea, let's keep yearning for something better. And the result is better music, this wonderful choir gets better all the time. And the president of the college, Caroline Whitson, and her core of staff And Roy's right. I wasn't there in 1854. But look what has been happening since I left in 77. Boy, things have really been going. And all because it's an institution of higher yearning about better scientific progress, yearning for better human relations across the world, better yearning for a chance at peace, world peace, and go on and on and on. A college of higher yearning. But just a few moments ago, my sweetheart Mary Blue whispered something into my ear. And I'm going to close with this. Because she said, first thing she said was, Wright, these meetings have a tendency to go too long. and you personally have a tendency to go too long. So keep it short, stupid. And my word is, I'm so full of, I'm overcome with gratitude and my humility. It just says, don't go longer, but I will take advantage of saying this, the final word. Of all the experiences I've had in this world, my sweetheart and I and my family have gained this about working and living as a part of the Columbia College family. We know that we can always grow. So one of the yearnings that has come to my heart, along with these wonderful people back of me here, and many more alumni, is a yearning to keep on growing. So if the next life is not a chance to grow, I'm going to be disappointed, wouldn't you? Because I need to do a lot of growing and learning. And that's what God means us to do, keep on growing and learning. Bless you all. I thank God for all of you. And I thank the college and Lake Junaluska for giving us this opportunity to be together on the day of the centennial last rites.
I'd like to say thank you from the family. And this has just been a wonderful tribute to our dad, Pappy, and to my mother, sharing this love.
Friends, Dad tells us that as the Titanic was going down, he was coming in. And we know he is a Titanic personality. And he has hit icebergs in his life. But with his warmth and with his sunniness, it's the iceberg that goes down.